Part of the largest floating liquefied natural gas facility in the world is on the way to a South Korean shipyard. Here's Clem Orjaliza for the report.
Nestled in the corner of the Middle East's biggest shipyard and towering overhead, one of the most critical components of the Prelude FLNG project is finally complete. The turret, the largest of its type ever conceived, will be used to anchor a 600,000-ton floating liquefied natural gas facility to the seabed, where it will remain on station even in the severest of storms.
The massive megastructure has been built in 6 parts, known as modules. It took 32 remote-controlled bogies over 6 hours to roll the structure onto a transport barge destined for South Korea. When fully assembled, it will stand almost 100 meters tall, as high as New York's Statue of Liberty, and weigh 10,500 tons. It's yet another triumph for Dubai.
This turret is the biggest turret in the world. So Dubai is already having the biggest mall in the world, the biggest tower in the world, and now it's having also the biggest turret.
The turret is destined for a shipyard in Gyeonggi, South Korea, where the Prelude team is eagerly anticipating its arrival. When fully operational, Prelude will process gas from a remote field 200 kilometers off Australia's coast. The turret will be inserted into an area known as the moon pool, an opening that gives access to the water deep below.
Its primary job is to anchor the facility, enabling it to remain operational by allowing it to move freely around the turret, using a special rotating system, even in the most extreme weather.
The construction of the turret has been a mammoth undertaking. At peak, 800 people were working around the clock at the Dry Docks World Shipyard in Dubai. It's a slow process that takes up to 6 hours, and the most critical part is ensuring the barge remains stable as the load is moved on. Once in position, the steel support structure is then secured to the barge, preparing it for its 3-week journey by sea.
As the Korea Express sets off on its journey on the high seas with its 4,500-ton cargo on board, it's evidently clear that the Prelude FLNG wasn't built in a day. There will be several more journeys between Gyeonggi and Dubai, and much more work to do before this turret is finally in one piece, and before Prelude FLNG itself makes the ocean its home. Reporting from the Middle East Bureau, this is Clem Orjaliza for Eagle News.